はい。では続きからやっていきたいと思います。すいません。ちょっとね、まだ、鼻声続いているんですけれども、ではね、砂漠用の続きからいきたいと思います。
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of me own. What matters is you did it, and now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
さすがマーサ。新しくできた村もね、支援してくれるということで、心強い。では、次のね、砂漠へ報告しに行きたいと思うので、カットしたいと思います。ちょっと、新しい砂漠受けられそうなので、先にね、話しかけたいと思います。
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges, which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chaidra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
はい。今まで行ったことないところかな。なんかね、今回はすごいストレートにね、魔物退治してほしいっていうのを久々に言われた気がしますね。こんなストレートに。
Do you have any fresh water?
あれこれどこだ報告する場所。ちょっと場所を見失っているんですけど、一応こっち側から迎える あ、ここか。じゃあさっき受けたサブクエだな、ここ。通れるようになってるってことは。はい。これじゃあ魔物退治ですね。まあ雑魚的なんでね、さっさとやって報告したいなと思います。こいつ雑魚だから無視。この先、この辺り、カシロク、この辺りの魔物を退治して、
This must have been a nice place once.
はい、じゃあやっていきたいと思います。いやー、数がえぐかった。一回回復使っちゃいましたもん。数えぐいし、戦う範囲がね狭くてめっちゃ攻撃食らっちゃいましたね。はい、じゃあ戻りたいと思うのでカットしたいと思います。
Something the matter, Theodore?
Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then. Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
はい、じゃあね、弟のところに向かいましょう。なんか続けてね、サブクエがあるっぽいんで。にしてもなんか、弟はあの男を警戒していましたね。
Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy, and I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery, and we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
なるほどね。今すぐ仕事がなんか必要ってわけではないんですね。じゃあここかな？これは報告か？それともこれから討伐系？報告かな？一旦砂漠へは全部終わらしていたような気もするんだが。どこ？ちょっと遠いかな。あ、これ討伐系だな。何のあれを受けたんだ。それすら覚えていないけど。ワープで移動できないかな。はい、移動できなさそうだね。じゃあね、この付近に行くまでカットしたいと思います。あれ？これ新しく来たところっぽいな。ここはね、さっきまで開放されてなかったので、新しく来たエリアっぽいな。もうね、行ったことある場所と行ったことない場所全然覚えてなくて、なんか行ったことない場所ですらカットしちゃってる可能性あるかもだけど、いやでも行ったことない場所はマップ上で見えないはずなので、ここはね見えてるゾーンだったので、きっと1回はね普通に通ったことある場所だと思うんですよね。これ何の敵だ？ドレッドイビス、竜タイプの。
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still
これチ
plenty
ョコ
of
ボに
fight
乗
in
っ
him
たま
yet.
まだけど、チョコボに乗ったままだけど、そんなことある？降りるか。自分で降りるやつね。珍しいな。近い。岩を挟んだ戦い。これどうだったっけな。これいけたっけ？バハムト。この岩囲んでやってたらいけそうな感じするな。岩越しいけるなこれ。はい、通用。本当にバハムートとラムーの組み合わせはね強すぎてやばいですね。なんかアイテムを珍しそうなアイテムもらいましたね。
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
はい、じゃあ私に行きたいと思うのでカットします。話しかけましょう。
Here's your hide. As requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it. Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
まさかのクライブを仲間に誘うとはなかなかですね。はい、じゃあサブクエなくなりましたね。父から娘へのやつ気になるな。まあどっちにしろちょっとメインクエストお、何なんかピカーンって光ったけど、この赤いマーク、いやもうどっちにしろここなのか。じゃあメインクエストを進めていきたいと思います。ミドのお話っぽいですね。どこだ？ミドの場所かな。はい。じゃあ向かいましょう。もう今ねこれプレイしている。あ、ちょっと待って、ビビアンなんか話更新があるぞ。これ見てもねあんまり。でもね複雑すぎてね、ビビアンの丁寧な説明がない限りはちょっと自力で追うのはちょっと辛い。ここもなんか更新あるな。新しいレスキーモブが出てきたのかな。お、来たね。はい、見えません。そろそろこの子やってもいい気がするな。今プレイしているのが2月初旬ぐらいなんですけど、もう FF7 リバースが2月末にね発売されるということでね、時の流れは早いなと。楽しみだなあ。これ調べればいいやつか。
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking.
じゃあもう一個もね見ていきましょう。
What do we have here? Oh, Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
さらに調べる？まだ他の場所にあるの？いや、ここの近くだな。ここか。
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
うわー、お久しぶりシドー。じゃあ読みます。手紙。ミドへ。初めての発明にとても驚きました。あれは父ちゃんにとって宝物です。だから父ちゃんの宝物もあの中に入れて大切にしまっておきます。 きっとミドはいつかみんなの夢を叶えるすごい発明をするのでしょう。その時父ちゃんの夢も一緒に叶えてくれると信じて。シド。うわー。
Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising.
そうだ、部品探して
So
たんだ。
Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
For days. Please tell me Mid is all right.
これは奥にあるけど、あれか？オットーに話しかけるやつか。はい。じゃあオットーの元まで戻りましょう。いや FF7 リバース楽しみだな。多分その FF7 リバースをね、プレイ実況した時もね、絶対冒頭で話すと思うんですけど、じゃあ先にねオットーに話しかけますね。
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
何あの中に隠されているのか。さりげなくいつも無視をしていた。全くね楽譜を集めていないので、更新が入るたびにねちょっと見るぐらいなこの機会。
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope. Nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
All too well. All right, out of the way.
はい、もう間違いなく絶対ありますね。調べましょう。
Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
はい、無事ねパーツが見つかってよかったなと思いつつも、 音楽が鳴る機械変な音鳴ってますけど大丈夫ですかっていう